Hey guys, it's Meme Dreams Gaming here, and I just want to bring you a quick video on how to improve your aim. Now, if your aim looks something like this first clip here, then I have the perfect video for you, going over the fundamentals and basics to aiming in PUBG. The first fundamental of aiming in PUBG is holding your breath. While this sounds easy, it can make a huge difference. Just standing there with a red dot pointed at the target, you can slowly see movement in a circular motion, while compared to holding your breath, there's almost no movement at all. Now, another important factor is what position you are. Being prone is the most steady aiming position that leads to clear shots, where crouching is a little bit worse and standing is probably the worst position to be firing. My next tip is making sure you know how to control the spray of your weapon. Now, when you're tapping or burst fire, it may not be too bad, but when you use full auto, you can see your gun pulling up. You have to counter this with your mouse by pulling down to keep your shots even and level. This is one of the most important fundamentals of shooting. Here's a good clip showing how pulling your mouse down while firing can lead to more accurate shots. When I see this guy in the window, I do all the steps. I hold my breath, I pull it down, and I get an easy kill with almost no damage taken. That was one of the most textbook kills you can have. The next fundamental tip is you have to lead your enemy. If you see them walking a certain direction, make sure you fire in front of them because they're going to walk into your bullets. Now, also, you have to take into account how far the distance is so you know how far you have to lead them. And that's something you learn with practice. Also, as a mini tip, make sure you are on the right firing mode for your distance. I made the mistake in this clip of being full auto when trying to shoot someone from range, so make sure you have single fire on for longer range fights. And in this clip, there's a perfect example of me at first trying to fire right at the guy and missing. I was too high on those bullets. I try to aim right at him here, I miss him, but then I start aiming in front of him and start hitting him. It's a perfect example of leading your target. Now, this clip is a personal technique I use of going in and out of holding your breath quickly, which doesn't really deplete your breath that much and still allows you to be very steady. And I use this technique a lot because I feel like it makes me more accurate. I don't have any numbers if it does, but it's just a personal preference. If you guys want to try it out, I think it actually does help a lot. Now, this clip shows all the fundamentals to it. I hear a motorcycle behind me. I get behind the rock. I crouch to be more accurate. I hold my breath and I aim ahead of him. And I got a lucky headshot, but that shows all the techniques you need to use to be accurate. On a side note, also make sure you're not being predictable. In this clip, I hear a guy upstairs and I see him peek and I know where his head is. And I just keep my crosshairs there and wait for him to peek his shoulder. And I just keep firing anytime I see his shoulder, which led to a very easy kill. Well, that's all for me. I know this was sort of a short video, and these were just going over some of the most basic points of aiming, but I feel it's very important to get these down. So please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.